Hello everyone. Welcome to the English Stories Hub podcast, How to Practice Spoken English, a complete guide. My name is Alex, your English teacher from London. If you know grammar but are afraid to speak out loud, this podcast is for you. Did you know? According to the British Council, 70% of English learners are most afraid of speaking. But the good news is, you don't need an expensive course or a native speaker by your side 24/7. With regular practice, anyone can go from an awkward hello to free-flowing debates about movies and life. Today, we'll break down over 20 strategies, real-life examples, science-backed tips, and even real-time exercises live on air. Grab a notebook, hit play, and let's turn you into a confident speaker. If you're new here, subscribe, leave a 5-star review. It helps others find us. Ready? Let's go. First, let's understand why speaking is the most important skill. Reading and listening are passive skills. They simply fill your brain with words like a library. Speaking, however, is active information output. Neuroscientists from MIT say that speaking strengthens neural connections in the brain, making word and structure recall much faster and more natural. A study in the Language Learning Journal showed amazing results. Students who practiced speaking daily for just 15 minutes improved their fluency 3 times faster than those who only crammed grammar and vocabulary at their desks. So forget perfect theory, practice rules. Now about the barriers that hold us back. The most common one is the fear of making mistakes, which affects 90% of learners according to Duolingo. Then there's the lack of a conversation partner, fear of accent, or that cursed perfectionism when you think, I'll only speak when I'm perfect. Let's flip that mindset. Mistakes are your best teacher and a sign of progress. Native speakers are thrilled when a foreigner tries to speak. They see the effort and help. Remember, even the most fluent speakers, like you and me a year from now, stumble sometimes. That's normal, it's part of the process. First exercise right now. Pause the podcast for a second, say out loud and record on your phone. My name is your name, and today I'm practicing English because your reason, e.g., for travel or a job. Done. Great. We'll come back to this later and compare. Moving on to basic methods for beginners, this is the foundation everything builds on. First tip, shadowing. Do this 5 to 10 minutes a day, and in a week you won't recognize your own voice. How does it work? Take a short video with a real native speaker, for example, BBC Learning English Lessons or TED on YouTube. Listen to 10 to 20 seconds, immediately rewind, and repeat word for word. Copy not just the words, but the rhythm, stress, and how words connect. A classic example from the series Friends. How you doing? Repeat with the same cocky intonation of Joey Tribbiani. Why does it work perfectly? It trains muscle memory for pronunciation, like an athlete. Recommended apps. Speechling gives feedback on your speech, and Youglish lets you search and listen to any phrase in context. Practice right now. Repeat after me 5 times, speeding up. Practicing speaking every day builds confidence like nothing else. 1, 2, 3, well done. Second tip, self-talk. This is your personal podcast without an audience. Talk to objects around you. Mirror, you look amazing today. Refrigerator, what should I eat today? Avocado toast with eggs sounds perfect. Describe your daily routine out loud. I brush my teeth with mint toothpaste, put on my favorite shirt, and head to work. Variations for interest. Role-play, pretend you're in an interview. Tell me about yourself. Well, I'm a motivated learner from Russia who loves tech. Or storytelling, retell the plot of a movie you watched yesterday. Sarah from this shares her story. I practice self-talk in the shower. It's a total judgment-free zone. After 6 months, I aced the TOEFL speaking test and now live in New York. Third basic tip, read aloud with recording. Take simple news articles, like BBC News for Learners. Read aloud slowly, emphasizing intonation as if you're hosting your own podcast. Use apps like a simple voice recorder that analyze pitch and speed. Compare your recording from week 1 to week 4. You'll hear real magic progress. Exercise number 2. Read this classic phrase 3 times, speeding up each time. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog, practicing perfect pronunciation. 1, 2, 3, super. Now a higher level, intermediate, where we add interaction with others. Fourth tip, language exchanges through apps. Download HelloTalk, Tandem, or Speaky. There are millions of users there. Range short 20-minute voice chats. Start with simple topics. What's your favorite food? And expand. Why do Americans love pineapple pizza so much? Correct each other politely. Hey, I think it's fewer apples, not less apples. Safety rules. Start with video chats, only public topics, no personal data. Goal. Twice a week, and in a month you'll speak freely. Fifth tip, shadowing podcasts and YouTube with a response. Listen to 6-minute English from the BBC short, useful episodes. After each, stop and say, "What do I think about this?" Answer out loud in detail. On YouTube, search for English Class 101. They have interactive lessons with tasks. Sixth, singing and rap for rhythm. Go to lyricstraining.com, fill in the blanks in songs while singing. Start with Ed Sheeran or Adele for clear pronunciation, move to Eminem for speed. It's fun and trains fluency like nothing else. Seventh, debates with yourself. Choose a controversial topic. Pineapple on pizza, yes or no? Speak for 2 minutes on each side, giving arguments. Record and check for pauses. Miguel from Spain recalls, "Language exchanges completely changed my life. Now I work as an engineer in London and negotiate in English daily." Exercise. Debate out loud right now. Social media, good or bad for language learning? 1 minute for each side. Argue. Advanced level here is true immersion and real situations. Eighth tip, daily challenges for habit building. Monday, order food via Delivery Club or Uber Eats entirely in English. Wednesday, write a comment on Reddit in the R English Learning subreddit. Friday, join voice rooms in Clubhouse or Discord servers for language practice. Ninth, immersion hacks in daily life. Change your phone and all app languages to English. Comment on your dreams or video games. In Fortnite, I built a huge fort and defeated enemies. For travelers, book urban experiences with native speakers, walks, and conversations. 10th, professional practice on platforms like Italki or Reply. Find a tutor for $10 an hour. Do mock interviews, debates, role plays. Keep a log. Today I said 100 sentences without pauses. 11th, group conversations. Search on meetup.com or Telegram channels for local English clubs online or offline. Prepare phrases. I'd like to add my opinion. That's interesting, but on the other hand, science confirms. The flow state by Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi occurs during immersion, and fear simply disappears. Now about the most important things: tracking progress, avoiding mistakes, and motivation. Keep a journal with weekly voice recordings. Listen and note improvements. Apps. Elsa Speak gives points for pronunciation. Cambly offers instant chats with natives. Common mistakes: skipping regularity or ignoring feedback. The solution is simple: create a 21-day streak. Use Habitica for reminders. Motivation. Link practice to rewards. Coffee after a session. Visualize success. You're chatting with friends in New York or acing an interview at Google. Exercise number 3. Go back to your first recording from the beginning. Repeat the intro and compare. Heard the difference? That's your progress. Lisa from Russia shares a final story. I started from zero in speaking. I was even afraid to order coffee. Thanks to shadowing and language exchanges, I now host my own podcast in English and travel the world. Phew, what a marathon! Over 20 tools right in your pocket for mastering English speaking. Start right today with 10 minutes shadowing or self-talk. Share your progress in the comments. Subscribe, hit the like button, and remember, every word you utter is a step toward a world of new possibilities. You're not just learning English, you're opening doors to a global world. Thanks for listening. See you soon on English Stories Hub.